Hello, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today, as I stated in my title, I'm gonna be preparing for you guys pork belly seasoned rice. And I'm gonna add some ackee to that as well. Um, so let's just sit back, relax, and take in this recipe. It's very delicious and super easy. And yeah, so let's get into it. Right now, I'm seasoning the water because I'm gonna blanch my pork belly or skull or whatever you guys call it. We're gonna be boiling it before we do anything else. So I'm just adding some spices and some herbs into the water. And of course, I'm going to link all of them in the description box down below. So don't worry if I'm not telling you guys word for word what I'm using. It's all going to be in the description box, I promise. So be sure to check it out so that you guys could get this recipe. So as you guys can see, I'm just putting in my pork belly in the water now. And I'm giving that a stir, make sure everything is somewhat covered. While that is going, I'm going to go ahead and dice up all the veggies that I'm going to be using in the rice today, starting off with my bell peppers. And if you guys don't have all three colors, it doesn't matter. Whatever you guys have and want to use. Just make sure you give it a small dice so you know it looks somewhat presentable and not just rough chopped. Add me a piece of onion as well. And a carrot, we're gonna go ahead and small dice that as well. And my scallion, I'm gonna go ahead and dice that as well. Now for my pumpkin, I'm gonna dice a half of it and then I'm going to blend the remaining half. I find that when I blend the pumpkin and add it to the rice, it colors it better because we all know we like that rich yellow color rice. So when I blend the pumpkin and make it into like a paste, it transfers the color better. So you guys are gonna see me blending like this piece. I'm gonna go ahead and blend. So you want it to be this consistency is what I'm showing you. Now let's check on our pork belly. You want it to be fork tender somewhat. So we're gonna go ahead now and take these out of the water, and you gotta make sure you dry them properly because you're gonna be frying these and you don't want the oil to pop out of control. So you wanna go ahead and sit them on a paper towel and then poke them around a little, get out the water, and then you're gonna go ahead and use a paper towel to pat dry them. Like so, like that. And you're gonna get your oil nice and hot, and you're gonna put them in there carefully. If it's popping too much, you can always put a lid over it and just let them go. There you have it, fried pork belly. It's gonna add a nice depth of flavor to the rice. There you go. You want to have it nice, golden and crispy. And then we're gonna take it out. We're gonna go ahead and dice them up. Now let's go ahead and start sauteing our vegetables. I'll put all of them in your pot, just like that. And I'm sauteing them in butter and oil. And I'm gonna go ahead and start seasoning them right now. So I'm adding in some garlic powder, some Maggie all-purpose seasoning, and then I'm adding some Sazon right there. This will also help with flavor and color. Then I'm adding in some complete seasoning. And at some point I did add some black pepper as well. And now I'm going to add in that pumpkin mixture I had put to the side. And then I'm just going to use water to rinse the container out and add all of that. I don't know if you guys can see the color already. It's so rich and nice and yellowish orangish. And I'm just tasting my flavors now before I add in everything else. Add in some salt. And there is my black pepper I told you guys I added at one point. I'm adding some more seasoning to taste right now. Here I'm adding in some coconut cream. I'm gonna add about a half of that. Now I'm adding in my pork belly and my ACKEE. And guys, I had to use the canned ACKEEs because I don't have them where I am. So I have to use what I have, right? So these ACKEE are from the can. Now I'm going to be adding in the rice. That's been already washed. And guys, I know you guys are going to be asking me, how do you know how much water to put to how much rice? Rice is 1-to-1 ratio. So if you use 1 cup of rice, you use 1 cup of water. Okay, so now I'm going to let this cook, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. If you guys have any question, drop it in the comments section. If not, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to leave me a thumbs up, comment on this video, share to your family and friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.